What's up, kids? Off the Cuff Joe here, and today we are taking a look at a few of the guns that I've had for a while, give you an update on them, tell you how they're doing, what I've done to them, and how they are stacking up in the long run. Also, that showed up from my buddy's custom 365 we're doing. It's going to be a good one. But as you can tell by all the Glock mags, Glock stuff. No, just kidding. I have the XP Pro here and the Ruger RXM with the Sharps Brothers chassis. The XP Pro has been doing exceptionally well. Shoots amazing. Thank you guys so much over at Fusion Firearms for sending this out. Fusion Firearms teamed up with Ermox to get these things produced, brought into the U.S., and then they go through them and make them perfect. Siley sent me out this Chameleon because I asked. I wanted an SRO-style dot, and they obliged. Has a nice green dot. I've shot probably 3,500 rounds through this gun now, and you can see how good that hard tenifer finish is hanging on, or the hard chrome over the tenifer finish. That finish is amazing, dude. I wish my DWX looked this good after I had put 40 rounds through the DWX. It looked like crap. So yeah, Fusion Firearms, man, they are definitely doing really well. See a little bit of oil there on the end of the barrel. Yeah, I clean my guns every time I shoot them. Now, I did modify my grip. It's got silicone carbide and Talon tape, so it's kind of fused together so that it won't go anywhere. But overall, this gun is amazing. If you're looking for a 2011 style gun that takes Glock mags, don't pay staccato prices. You don't even have to pay frickin' platypus prices. Pay Fusion Firearms. They have ports available, and I believe they're coming out with the comped model, so I need to see if I can get the new slide for the lower. That would be cool, because then I can have a 5-inch length gun. The Rock Island 5.0E, the enhanced variant. This is the one that comes with all the extra mags and stuff, and as you can see, it is clear. This gun is still an amazing shooter. That's just a weird quirk that it has. When it's empty, the slide lock goes up when the mag is fully inserted. It doesn't do that when it's empty. But this gun shoots amazing. This is the one with the weird gas system. Sorry, I don't have my camera stand set up. But this is the one with the weird gas system with the lockup up here in the nose. Shoots amazingly well. And I'm getting text while I'm filming this. Sorry. Normally I have my do not disturb on, so let me turn that on real quick. There we go. Now we shouldn't get disturbed. I love the way this handgun feels. This is very much a CZ75 style look gun with its inverted slide system, but this one has the crazy square barrel. I call this gun Square Bear. This has got the square barrel. This gun has almost 1,000 rounds through it, and as you can see, it's holding up amazing. This is the other Siley dot they sent me, the Wolf EDG. I love that one. This thing Shake Awake. Has a nice red dot. It's hard to get a dot to pick up on a phone camera. This is why they use good cameras and stuff for pictures. But it uses a proprietary mag, which is its only downside. But when you buy the gun, you buy the 50E, you get 3 mags. So that's good. Let's move on to this guy, the RXM with the Sharps Brothers chassis. You'll also notice that mine has the PSA barrel in it. I just thought it was cool to have a threaded barrel. This gun is available with a threaded barrel. However, I did not get it with a threaded barrel. I got it with the standard barrel because I knew I was going to build it and convert it a bit. This gun has less than 1,000 rounds through it, and I need to put my Timney trigger in it. I've got a Timney trigger that's going to go in it, so I just don't feel like doing the install. Has the Holosun EPS full size. So the EPS full size, even though it's a full size gun, uses a standard optics mounting system, so it will fit on an RMRSC footprint. This one has an adapter plate so that it sits high enough to be flush, as well as still allow you to co-witness, and that's how I have this one set up. It co-witnesses. Very good gun. This frame makes all the difference. I did chip it up just a little bit. That is a me thing, not a Sharps Brothers thing. If you don't drop the shit out of your guns, they'll stay in good shape. I still have to get my magwell for it. Once I get my magwell, then this gun will be just about done. Has the RXM slide on it still, and the original RXM trigger. But again, when I change all this out, I may wind up changing out that slide, because this is Gen 3 compatible, so I could put a different slide on there if I chose to, but I like the way it looks. I think it fits the gun really well. So that's that update. Still uses the Glock mag. So again, that's the only reason I have so many Glock mags, is I'm not stupid. Glock mags are cheap and stupidly reliable, so I prefer the actual Glock mags. It's what I tend to use the most, but I'll also run Oh, that's another glonk. Let's see. That's a KCI, I think. No, that's a PMag. Is it a PMag? Yeah, that's a Magpul PMag. That one's solid. And then same thing. This is the KCI. So there is a company out there that manufactures a clone that has the metal inserts in it. I have had no problems with that magazine, so I do encourage you to use Glock magazines. Next one be this one. This is the Para Ordnance. Sorry, I'm doing this all one-handed. You'll have to forgive me. This is the Para Ordnance CCW, chambered in 45 ACP. Hold on one second. Really? Okay, I just found a flaw that I won't be able to run open. This has a compensator on there that's not the right size for the gun. I didn't realize that, so when I'm trying to bring it all the way back, it's jamming on the edge. So that compensator will come off. I just thought it looked cool on there. But this is a 45 ACP single stack carry gun with a LDA trigger. As you can see, it is not a standard trigger. I can recock it, but yeah, so it's a light double action, they call it. However, once you fire it, it's dead unless the gun charges. So it's kind of a light double action slash single action gun. You just can't manually charge it. You could, I guess, get your finger in there once the gun is charged. But it uses a traditional 1911 safety, slide lock, plunger tube, and the grip length is the same as a normal 1911. I use Talon tape on all the guns I have that don't have front strap checkering because this stuff is amazing and it actually looks good on almost any gun. So yeah, that's on there. Works great. This gun shoots well. I've only put like 50 rounds through it. I haven't been shooting a lot, and I did polish out the slide to get a lot of the nicks and scratches out of it. You can see how chipped up the top is. I was doing it more to test it. I'm probably going to have my buddy John sandblast it, and I'll do the high polish, and then I'm pretty sure these guns were available in a hot blued, so I may see about getting tailors to hot blue this gun, and then it'll be a hot blued gun. It's one of my favorite paras. And finally, we have the star of the show. Get it? Star. Haha, Joe's funny. This is the Star Arms Firestar M45. The Firestar pistols are really cool. The M43 was used in a political assassination back in 2002, but the M45 was not. And I have made one major modification to this gun. What's that? No mag disconnect. That's right, I hate mag disconnects. I also polished out a few flaws in this one as well. Supposedly that's a finish on the gun. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a, I mean, you can see how dirty this gun is. But I thought that was stainless, but apparently it's not a true stainless, although it looks like stainless to me. The gun looks really good. 6+1 does not take 1911 mags, even though they kind of look similar. You can see here, it's the Firestar mag, but it is not 1911 compatible. I've tried 1911 mags, and the 1911 mags are thinner. There's a Wilson Combat 1911. This 1911, I run Wilsons in all my 1911s when I'm shooting them. I recently got rid of one of my 1911s, so but yeah. That is an update video showing a bunch of the guns. Also, thank you to new companies that have come along as sponsors. That includes Liberty Arms down in Harrisonburg, Virginia, Daria Arms, and hopefully a few others that I'm in conversation with. But as these companies come along and they help me do stuff, like Siley sending me the red dots, Holosun sending me the red dots, my boy John over at Sharps Brothers sending me this frame and the heat seeker chassis for the 1022. When companies come together and we all work together, everybody makes money. Everybody makes out. Everybody does well. And that's the point of this channel. But I am not afraid to spend my own money to build stuff. So keep that in mind as you watch these videos. Even though I accept review samples and I accept items for use on firearms, does not mean I'm a bought and paid for whore. I am a very expensive date. Just keep that in mind. No, I'm kidding. I'm not bought and paid for. All my thoughts, opinions, and reviews are my own. So if you enjoyed that, come back for another one. I'm going to get back to work. I got to finish putting these back on the wall for tonight's live stream. 5 days a week, at least 2 hours. Come and check us out. Hang out. I might start doing a 2 a.m. Twitch stream. I have Twitch set up now. I just got to finish importing settings and set up things. But yeah, if you want to watch me grease a bunch of phoenixes in Ghost of Tabor, like that video. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.